I'll begin at the beginning. This follows that. In the beginning was bare ground, or after the fire was bare ground, or after the tree felling or the drought, or after any number of events that caused the ground to be bare. Or it was brand new habitat, the sudden appearance of an island in the sea following a volcanic eruption, and lo, from beneath the earth, seeds began to sprout, dropped there by birds, or carried by insects, or buried by small mammals, or borne on the wind. And so it begins. This follows that, and then. Primary succession is when the land is colonized for the first time. Secondary succession is when the original ecosystem is disrupted or disturbed by a devastating storm, perhaps, and is colonized a second or subsequent time. Now you are an ecologist. This is all you need to know. Okay, then, we will start with pioneers. The pioneers are the first to arrive, and the winds come, and the rains come, and darkness and fires come, and floods come, and the world is in turmoil. If you're looking for a teapot, make sure there's a lug on the lid. While you're drinking the tea, only drink the tea. By all means, notice twig shadows fluttering on the ground, the calls of kiwi and kaka, but do nothing else with your hands. Let drinking the tea be the whole of it. Water boils in 3 stages. Crab eye water is the first stage when the bubbles are small. Now is the time to pour it on your white tea, your green tea, your floral and herbal teas. Fish eye water is the second stage when the bubbles are larger. Now you should pour it on your black tea. After this comes old man water. This water will scald the tea. So Kaiparoro House was the name of the house where the residency was. Kaiparoro House. I move into the writing house, the thinking house, the art house, the tasseography house. Every afternoon I make tea from loose leaves. I look for answers everywhere. Today is a 3-spider day. The first is dying. I find it in Ema Saiko's room, which is to say the room that was named after her, the poet herself long gone, although a book of her poems rests on the bookshelf and a kimono hangs on the wall, perhaps like one she might have worn. The spider sits on the base of the lamp. Soon it stops moving completely. I lay its body in the garden just outside the French doors. The second I see on the farm on the way to the stream, a harvestman. The third is tiny, like a money spider, but not red. It dangles from my hand on a short thread. The interpreter enters the forest. Needing time to think, I take myself to a tower grove by a quiet beach. The interpreter rides up on a mountain bike, resplendent in striped trousers and a bowler hat. I have something to show you, they say. Follow me. And I do, down the narrow path by the stream and up the gently sloping bank where the kereru fly. I'm breathless when they finally stop at a patch of bush I haven't explored yet. They hop off their bike and lean it against a convenient totara. This is where the great fire was, they say, and here is where the first tentative bracken fronds pushed through the black. And this is where a young manuka grew under the bracken, and this is where juvenile kohe finally overtook the scrubby canopy, and this is where a giant rimu now towers above it all. Cycles. It's all about cycles, each unique in its way. It all comes down to the soil and the weather, the birds and the worms. I don't mean it all just keeps happening the same over and over. Things change. You can tell what happened here. You can tell how it used to be. This follows that. They point to a stream. Let the water heal you. The dappled song of the creek, the rain gentle on your face, this source of life. Your feet are dirty, let them be cleansed. You are tired, take the weight off, sit. And I'll finish up with one about piglets, because there are a few times where we got to go and feed piglets on a nearby farm. We leave Kaipororo House to feed the motherless piglets on a nearby farm. Now I smell of milk and piglets after the clamber and grunt, a brother nudging another, a sister seeking a teat, falling asleep face down in the food tray, sun on their little pink ears, snouts in the earth nudging up dirt. Pigs in a poke, pigs that might fly, craft a silk purse from a sow's ear, make a pig's ear of it. Pigs in clover, pigs in muck, on the pig's back, bringing home the bacon. Oh no, not that. Thank you very much.